Hey, Stream Elements, you want to give the chat message that we're live so I can start the stream? Be very appreciated. Thank you. Hi! Hello! Welcome. We're back. Factorio is real. And it's happening right before your very, well, right now, ears. It will be eyes shortly. If you are using any other senses to detect this stream, how? Well, okay. I say that out loud, but if, like, you could argue that maybe you could have some sort of tactile input to, like, hear vibrations when I'm talking, because that's what sound literally is. At some point I gotta be like, this is ineffective technology that I doubt anyone experiencing this stream is using currently. So it's mostly just sight and sound. Those are like the two senses I have to work with here. Anyway, welcome. We're doing this again. And by this again, I mean we are continuing this. We've been doing this for quite a while. Let's begin. As you can see, Excel's currently has Kirby on it, and I'm going to exploit my ability to have free money to ruin that somewhat, just to promote someone getting rid of it. Not necessarily because it's a bad image, it's just I want there to be activity occurring. So there are 4 burst noises. We've got some pixel interference. Now people will realize it's not just a static image if they're seeing this for the first time. Anyway, what are we doing here? Right, this is the Purple Science Facility, and we need to get trains here. We need to get stations here. We need to... Okay, what do we need? Copper, iron, steel, and stone, I think, were the 4 inputs we need. So let's prepare those. So. Darn it. There we go. Okay, so this will be the copper input. Copper will go in here, it'll then be distributed to all of the wires. This is the only place in the factory where copper is needed, just to make the wires. The wires are, however, used twice, but that's a post-wire problem. Right now, all we care about is getting the copper there. Now we need a station that can appropriately fill that copper requirement. And I think this will do it. So ultimately, this is what we need for a station, and we need to put down 3 more of these. But where? Man, how long was I muted? I hate when that happens. I didn't say anything important. The basic idea is that these are our 4 stations. They are in this, like, L-shaped daisy chain of stations. This allows us to bring in all of these different materials, but get around the fact that you can't use inserters to bring items over a rail line. You can try, if I had any long-handed inserters left. It won't work. Like, you try this one will just wait, assuming a train's going to show up to put items into. But if it never does, then it's just going to sit there doing nothing. So this sort of weaving of the stations is our only hope for getting, you know, these stations involved. We will then finally need 1 output train to take the science to our dedicated science facility, of which I don't care about right now because we are out of resources. Do I have a car? Yes. Do I have fuel? Yes, of course. I have several stacks of wood and coal. Let's get some resources. This station is going to be so important to us. It will solve a lot of problems, such as not having purple science at all, and not getting the sciences that require purple science because we don't have purple science at all. Of major importance is that we need purple science to beat the game, and we need nuclear power to solve our energy crisis once and for all. We can technically build a nuclear reactor, I get that, but it will not be efficient at all. It will be basically unusable unless we have the enrichment process. So acquiring purple science is our priority. Artillery was our priority, but I accidentally conquered all of the north without it. So it's a secondary priority. But with the lack of purple science, it's the only research I care about getting right now. What am I doing here? Right, I'm going to the mall. Do you want anything? Ah, the tragedy of this factory right here. We are so close to running out of mineable resources in this entire region. We're doing our best. Waiting for space and destiny. What? Oh, I put this in wrong. Yeah, okay, that's just an insolvable dilemma. Okay. Good news, I'm solving it. Get away with putting it there. Once again, I interrupt everything I am trying to do by futzing around with some mining drills for no reason. Other than, I don't know, it makes me feel good that everything's like neat and orderly. How's our uranium? We have 3. Given we've mined over 600 and we only have 3, that's unlucky. We are getting bad odds on that uranium. Anyway, what are we missing to finish our factory? Inserters, of course. What else? Give me some. Wait, why are you stopped? You have no gears. You have no gears because you are... Wait, what's wrong with you? You have no gears because you're not receiving iron. Why aren't you receiving iron? How did a wall get there? Why is there a wall here? Okay. The only logical conclusion is that somehow a single wall got into this train, got transported here, and then ended up blocking the gear line? How did this wall get here? What was the mistake? This is a mystery. This is a mystery. This is one heck of a mystery. I'm so glad that every single moment of this series has been recorded. I can theoretically go back through the video archives to figure out exactly when this wall made its grand debut down here. And with that clog unclogged, we're back to business. How did that happen? How did a wall of all things get there? It would have had to have entered from this train, but this train just goes to the iron mine, and the iron mine doesn't have walls associated with it. This is so weird. That is incredibly wild. Okay, well, now that we have inserters, we can go and wire up, and by wire up, I mean inserter line up all of the associated components. Can't use a train to get there just yet, though I did build one out of pure desire. Beep, beep. All you still running? All you still running. How much iron is there in its entirety? 7.6 thousand. Not long for this world, huh? I'm willing to let the copper train go back there a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, where'd I had my purple factory? Oh, there it is. Dang dead trees, getting in the way of my driving. You don't even see them, they blend in with the dead shrubbery. And we're back! Alright, now that we know where everything will be, we can start building based on why everything will be. So, this is the iron line. It is dedicated purely to iron. This is the iron train. It shall be used accordingly. This is an awkward alignment. There we go. So, iron will go into here. Casually save the world. In fact, I'm going to do it twice, because this one has business elsewhere. First off, that is business being one further down, so I can optimize this slightly. Boop, boop. Boop. You can hit down one with no loss of efficiency. You, however, are going to be the iron line that goes up here and makes iron pipe. Is this even a pipe? It's an iron stick. It's a cylinder. It's not a pipe because it's not hollow. And it shouldn't be hollow because it's being used to make rails, but you know how it is. You're saying a term and it makes sense in your mind because you think it. Let's see here. You're the steel. Which is fueled by the iron. Well, how about I just do that instead? Now, all of this can be cleaned up because it's not used, and boom, we have something that's vaguely efficient and looks nice. Looks clean. Next up, stone. And contrary to the original expectation, stone's been coming in from above. Nope, one more to the left. Okay. Okay. That goes to the bottom two. These will go to the top two. And then one more to bring it on home. Wait, where the frick are you going? Down? Over? What? Right. Okay. The stone brick is used exclusively by the furnace maker to make furnace. Which is why that makes sense? Yes. Okay. So, which one of these is the steel line? You go here, then you go here, upwards, along. This is the steel line. So all of these are useless. So this is iron pipe. This must be stone. This one must be stone. That must have been stone. It's in the past tense now because I solved it. Okay, so stone is done. Stone brick is awkward. But done. Steel is done. Iron is done. Copper is done. We should have everything we need. Except for the literal train access itself. And I think we don't have enough signals, which is a weird problem to have. So, put a chain there. Put a rail there. Put a chain there. 3. Put a rail there. Put a chain there. Put a rail there. Put a chain there. Put a rail there. Now this is complaining because in theory you can go out and then back in from the front. So put a rail there. Put a chain here. And that should be technically enough. It means that this entire thing is one giant station. But I think that's okay right now. At least until we get more signals. Yeah, sometimes we need that. We need to do that for ourselves. Next question. How do we connect this station to the entirety of everything else? I don't know. The sort of emotionally logical idea would be to extend this line across and then head north into here. Problem with that is that this is technically being used as the station for the iron farm, which means we'll have to do some sort of swoosh action over here, which I'm not opposed to. We can do it. It'll just look a little ugly. But I think I'm okay with that. The factory is a natural progression of desires and constraints. And if it doesn't look a little natural, then there you go. It's going to look unnatural. That's the point. So if we just, I don't know, do that. And then keep going. Out of chain signals. I need more iron. Oh, hey, look. More iron. How convenient. Yeah, say we just do that. That'll work. And just like that, we can continue the rail. In fact, let's continue the rail on the rail. Yep. Should I put gates down just to be cool? I think I'll put gates down just to be cool. Yeah, we're being cool now. At what point do we divert course? Because we are gonna run through the... It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But maybe the idea could be to turn north at some point. Well, there's even more cliffs involved. Wait, no, those aren't cliffs. Those are rocks. Alright, we'll turn at the rocks. Alright, we're at the rocks. Alright, we did it. Now to set up the classic three-way intersection. I will not bother making this a four-way intersection at this time. We don't need it yet. Did it. Yeah, I should have probably done this from the start. It's a lot faster. Okay, how do we deal with the station itself, though? Should it be inline, or should it be seen as separate? Should we make the same mistake as the iron station, is what I'm asking. Yes? No? Alright, I think I've made my decision. This shall be a roundabout. Here, at the very least. I did not math this through. Good. What we want is this two lower. This will also be one of those expensive roundabouts that can just go in one direction. I think, maybe. Is this actually a good idea? I'm no longer certain this is a good idea. Wait, no, I understand. This turns into a good idea once I do that. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, we're good. Saved it. We're saved. We're safe. It's good. How many flying robots? Okay, we're back to the full 10. Good job, Pastelf. That better be the last cliff we have to deal with, because we are out of explosives. So then what is the fate of this intersection? Another three-way? Is it weird that, like, I think a two-way intersection is legally impossible? But, like, it feels like it'd be legally impossible. Align that there, align this here. Remove that one because it's one too far. Remove the trees out of spite, and we have a rail line. So the trains can now arrive, technically. They cannot leave. But we can fix that. Get back in the station, bot. Alright, beep beep, choo choo. Just short. We can make up the difference. That's it. We're good. Okay. Trains can arrive. There are no stations for leaving, but we're getting there. I will make every rail I can, and then I will order this train to just, I don't know, chill here. No path to destination. Wait, what do you mean no path to destination? It's connected. Oh. Oops. Forgot that. There we go. And there you go, train. Nice, nice, nice. Everything's working. For real. Good. Okay, what am I missing? More iron? Oh, it's more iron. Can't get enough of that iron. You're full. Good to see. Okay. That should be enough rails to finish off the system. Now, we just need the trains. And this is gonna, like, drag our factory into oblivion. We technically do not have the resources for this, but we're doing it anyway. How you holding up? 277, 806, 623, 380, 3.1K, 182. You're holding. So we need 4 trains. That is 8 locomotives and 4 cargo wagons. How am I going to amass this much locomotive? Answer, it's pretty easy, really. 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4. We're actually going to need another train on top of that for the science output. So before I forget, before the day is over, we shall have grandiose industry. I want an 11th train for my personal use, just to drive around better. I'm sick of driving in the trees. I want a locomotive around trees. And since all of the rail lines are connected, it's just a matter of saying go here, and it'll go here. Gotta love when things are easy like that. Cannot destroy your own vehicle while you're in it. Well, alright then. Let's start vehicling up. Oh, fun fact, you can actually rotate cargo wagons even though it doesn't do anything. It changes the pixels slightly. Like if I get real close, can you see that? It like shimmies. That's a funny circumstance. And that is our 4 trains. Now we need a way for these trains to leave. Fortunately, that's as easy as turning the ship around. Nothing complicated. This isn't even a roundabout. This is just train goes in, train goes out. Wait a minute. These trains are double-headed. We don't need this. Hey, good news. I'm about to optimize. Okay, leave all this in. Just in case we use this as the way the science gets in. But I forget myself. We don't need any of this. See, I'm mimicking the design I used in Season 1 for our science factory, but we don't need to because these are double-headed trains. They don't need to have a big snaky loop thing. They can just drive backwards. That's a power they have. That means the signaling is a bit denser. But it works. All these will go in. And given that fact, all we need to do is make sure that the output can go the other way onto the roundabout. Now this is ugly, but it works. It's also broken. How many of these do you need before you'll stop complaining? Does it not like the loop? Perhaps this was a mistake. Come back on this way. Alright, you know what? Fine, this is no longer a roundabout. This is just a really awkward intersection. I am full of regrets. That works. I hate it, but it works. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. Okay, that's enough fuel for everything. Next up, the science train. And given the circumstances, I am just gonna have it go north. Don't need to worry about all this. Just line it up. One. Goes there so I can see the mark. Next to mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And this is the science train. And that's purple science. Production science. You get it. It's purple. It's the color it is. Not getting in any color theory arguments here. Why has this one only got 35 in it? Where's the remaining 15? There we go. Now it's just a matter of commanding these trains to go to where they're supposed to go, and also build the purple science station because I never did that. Unless I did. Fortunately, though, I did not. Which is actually unfortunate because it means I gotta go do that now. First, these trains. Make sure there is no misunderstanding. Oh. Right, of course, this one. Of course, I put it one too close. Always one too close. There we go. So, what's your system? You get iron. Sorry, you get copper. Then you'll go to here. Where are we? This. This is Purple Science Junction. Pleased to meet you. Then we need Purple Science, Iron 2. Finally, Purple Science. Oh. They all set? They all set. The basic system will be the classic system we've always used. Fill up at one place, empty at another, go refuel. So, iron, full. Here, empty. Refuel. The train station is the fuel station. Yes. Okay, good. That makes complete sense, and I'm proud of my past self for thinking to do that. Okay. You. Iron. Full. Cop. No. Empty. Refuel. Inactivity. Oh, wait, I forgot to set inactivity requirement. You are iron 2. Pick up iron. Full. Iron 2. Empty. Refuel. Inactivity. You. I can't set you because we have no stone station yet. But we will. I can't set you because we don't have science yet. But you will be the purple science station. Alright, our next course of action is clear. We must build the stone station and the purple science station. Away. Oh! Wrong way. I'm now going the wrong way on a one-way track. I give up. I'm just getting out of the train and walking. Where do we want this purple station? Probably up here. It's just convenient. I'm even going to cheat. I'm going to use this station as an extension. An extension, if you will. Gotta have enough landfill in here, right? Nothing too complicated. There's no real reason to buffer purple science. And we're in. Welcome, one and all, to Large Shipwreck Purple Science. The first station to ask for science as an input. But hopefully not the last. It'd be really silly if it were the last. Anything here I need to care about? No. Okay. Stone station. Where are we getting the stone? I don't want to use the stone mine we have currently, which means we're going to need to make another. There. Okay. We don't need to smelt the stone. We just need the stone. That makes things easier. So we're going to need probably 3 cargo wagons and then a bunch of mining drills. Probably 8. Instead of worrying about the finer details, I'm just going to steal stuff from the mall again. I'm walking into a cliff. I feel like my commentary during the Factorio streams is not as fun or enjoyable to listen to because I am in such like a serious laser mode on trying to figure out what exactly I need to do. It's stressful, and so I kind of like grit down on my thought process and therefore my speaking process as well. And I apologize for it. Give me your gears. Alright. 8. Now we don't need the 15. Just that much. That much is fine. We'll have 8. It'll go into a thing. Well, we kind of want them in parallel. We want 8 more. Cool. While that builds, let's get out of here. Wait, no. Use the train's autopilot so we don't get lost. Go to here. There we are. We have arrived. Let's build a station. We have blueprints for this. Am I missing one? I'm missing 2. How'd that happen? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're fine. All it's going to go into there, and everything's going to be great, and it's going to be good, and I'm going to have a good time about it, and it's going to be wonderful, and everyone's going to be like, wow, that's awesome. And I'm going to agree with them, because it is awesome. Get that station. This is an old blueprint. It was before substations were easy to get. And this is all the station needs. Stone. Check. Should probably put in the train limit of 1. Easy. Now to power this. Oh, that's something I should have gotten at the mall. More big electric poles. Quick detour. Fast and efficient train travel is making the dull times between doing things a lot shorter. Because I don't have to walk or drive a car into a bunch of trees. I can just ride it out. Whoa, 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 get back here, get back here. Okay, you're getting back here. Thank you. Thank you for following my stated directions. Moving on. Go here. We're back. Why are we back? We're back because we need to bring power to the universe. Now, I believe in the general pursuit of using the electric poles in between the rails for aesthetic style things. And while we are here, we can continue along the other way to give us a more direct electrical access to the rest of everything we've built. If we want to make the illusion good, we'd have to do something like that. Did I pick up the train that I arrived on? Yes, good. The no chest requirement in this challenge that I've imposed for myself is really changing the late game dynamic. Because there's never going to be a point where we can just play this like an RTS, putting down blueprints and modularizing the factory to infinity using a giant swarm of robots, because we have no chests. Now you might be thinking, what do chests have to do with it? Answer, the logistics system relies on chests, and we can't use it at all because we have no chests to begin with. So no logistics robots, no logistics network. So if we want to build something, we got to be in proximity. We have construction bots, but they can only come from our inventory. It's a weird dynamic. And I'm starting to hit that point where it's very, very apparent just what hoops we're going to have to jump through. Is this factory operational? Wait, I know how to check. We can check using if the electricity spiked at any point recently. Let's go mining drills. Yes, there was a spike 2.5 minutes ago. Very likely a result of the drills activating. This is probably going to cause a lot of brownouts. In fact, we might be getting one right now. 65, 64, 60, 59. Nope, we're going up. Okay. We made it. We survived. probably not surviving the next one. Okay. Locomotive. Station. You're the stone train. So you will go to stone. Wait till full. Then you will go to purple science stone. Wait till empty. Then you'll refuel. Wait till inactivity. Easy. While we're here, let's clean up our act. Thank you, robots. Lambda Squadron. Finally, the science train itself. You will start here. Wait till full. You will leave. Wait till empty. Then you will refuel. Wait till inactive. That's it. The network is ready. It's very likely this is going to burn a hole in our train fuel supply. Hopefully, though, this should usher in the death of wood as our fuel source. Oh my goodness, the waiting stations are working! We're all here! The buffer is real. So good, so good. So proud of this. So happy it's working. What the? Did anyone else hear that? I thought I heard, like, audio crackling. So who the heck are you? Where are you going? Wow, the iron train just conveniently showed up at the same time. Huh. How rude. This is taking forever. How is the train doing? Okay, the purple science train is back. I should have expected that. I think this is the first of the other trains. Yeah, this is the copper train. It's going to be a major unanswered question whether or not this is going to work. You're done fueling. This may not be enough. we may have broken the rail network because we don't have enough copper and iron mine. If that is the case, we will adapt accordingly. Somehow. Oh no. No, no, no. The trains are going to leave because they're operating on inactivity, but the power's out, so the fuel's not fueling. Uh-oh. How's the pollution looking? Oh, I can see it already. Looking good. Mostly in our borders. The only place it's not in our borders is down to the south, but that's also the only wall we have laser turret defenses for. So it's fine. There's a dead tree here, just in the way. Huh. Okay, power is back up. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh no, 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 no. It's entirely possible that we can't even accommodate the entire factory's electricity supply. Yeah, solar power is at full, and we are barely. The next night, we are going to black out immediately. Every last inch of extra power is going into the accumulators, but it's not actually going anywhere. There's barely anything for us. Wait, the accumulators are being used during the day. We're not even getting accumulator charge. We're breaking even. This is like the worst case scenario. I mean, the worst case scenario is we have no power, period, but you get the point. Trains are going out to stations. This should be the first train to come back to Purple Science. And here it is. This is a mess. Okay. We need to go on emergency, like, energy triage. Train, get me to... Where do I even want to go? Get me to the petroleum loading plant, actually. We need to gather up every single solar panel, every single accumulator we have. Do not fill my train with barrels of water. Thank you very much. This. Okay, we have a full 50. We need to go Find some open area. Here's some open area. Put down these solar panels. We have enough for 3 units. So that's 48. You know what? I got copy-paste powers now. Great. Too little, too late, though. It's nighttime. Yep, there they go. And the rest, 2, 1, 0, bang. We are now in brownout conditions. All forces. Where do you think you're going? We need nuclear. Like, we need nuclear power. I wasn't certain we needed it before, but now I am. We need nuclear power. Okay, what's missing before this factory goes into full production? What? Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm a fool. I'm a fool! We're missing plastic. We were missing plastic this whole time. No, 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 no. I had no plan for this. Wait, hold. You. Forget everything. Go to here. Oh my goodness, I'm a fool. I didn't want 2 iron trains. I wanted 1 iron and 1 plastic. Alright. Wipe your memory. This was never what you were meant to do. Okay, first off, this isn't even iron 2 anymore. This is plastic. Okay, you go to plastic. You wait till full. You go to here. Wait till empty. You go to the fuel. Wait till inactivity. That's your mission. All this iron is a lie. It doesn't go here. It goes here. It goes there. It goes here. It goes there. So then the plastic, this is the plastic line. Why are we in perfect alignment with the... Why are we in perfect alignment with the iron? I can fix that, though. I can make long-handed it, sir. No, I can't. Wait, no, yes, I can. We have iron. It's all here. Just give me some of it. Go. Oh my goodness, how could I have forgotten the plastic? It's like right there. It's plasticular. That's its thing. We have plastic now. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's cool. We made a little bit of an oopsie, but we solved it. And with this, the factory should burst into action. I'm also going to limit that to that. That's the brownout. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. How's the uranium? It's just barely off the map. And there goes the radar as well. Oh, great. The good news is that the production science is going. It's running. It's just abysmal. Eight? Oh, that's a great improvement. We're back on track. I wonder how the centrifuge calculates out when it decides to give 235 and 238 in like a programming sense. It feels weird to me for Factorio, such a like a deeply optimized sort of like by programmers for programmers kind of game to have any element that's like run by a random number generator for gameplay. And so I wonder if there's some sort... like, obviously it's random in some respect, but... And by random, I mean it's procedural, because you can't do pure randomness on a computer, because, the digital world is digital. It's deterministic as heck. Randomness doesn't really do that with determinism. But the idea still stands. Like, did they make it just pure random? Just say, hey, put in a random number generator. If it hits the correct value, we'll put out a 235 instead of a 238. Or is there some sort of pattern in the long run of it? I don't know. Anyway, let's make this thing go slightly faster. All the 238 we're getting will be useful once we have 4235 and get the prerequisite research done. Alright, you. Go to petroleum drop-off. The reason I'm going to petroleum drop-off is I want to see if we have more solar panels yet. 29. One more, just one more, just give me one more. Thank you. Okay, this is enough for 2. Electricity triage is still underway. The real proper solution, and I know it in my heart, is to just put the steam engines back in operation. But I don't want to. This is a matter of personal, like, satisfaction. I am harnessing the power of the sun to build my factories. Plus, the farther away I can keep myself from actual, pipe adjacent materials, the less frustrating it'll be for me to not have any pipes. Because I don't have those either, if you recall correctly. Artillery has been proceeding at a snail's pace. Oh, look, every single train at the Purple Factory is on station. Let's go check it out. See how the science is sciencing. Hey, how's it going? Is science being made? I never set up the green science output. It's just something I never did. Okay. I mean, I could do that. Is that alright with you? I could also do it here. Okay, now every advanced circuit that's building out electronic circuits is also inputting. We're good. I mean, ignoring the whole we have no power thing, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Everything's gonna be great. Don't even worry about it. Energy production has hit its limit. We are... we're a little doomed. Just a little doomed. Just a little smidgen doomed. What is even taking the power? The laser turrets, of course. The laser turrets always have emergency priority. There we go. There we go. Now the satisfaction is rising. There it goes. 25, 26 megawatts, 27, 28, 29. What's our peak actually? 33. Okay. 31, 32. It stopped at 32.6. Wait, are you telling me that even this isn't enough? Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. Very bad. Very, very bad. The good news, the only bit of good news we have right now is that purple science is actually being made. It is physically existing. That is the only good news. The bad news is we have no power. The factory is in a deadlock. How big does science packs stack to? I have this weird sense that it's 100. What if we just did that? Well, actually, it should tell me now. Full cargo. Yeah, that's looking like 15%. Go here. We most certainly have our work cut out for us in this one. We have more. We have more. 2 more solar panels than we can build. Wait, no, they're in groups of 16. 24 doesn't help us. We can still only put down 2. You know what? It's a start. It's a start. Anything's better than this. Oh, you're the oil train, and you're waiting for the other oil train to be done. That's awkward. Of the electricity shortage is hitting the oil trains as well. There's the last one. Please make it in before the power goes out. Thank you. Alright, moving on. Why am I here? Oh yeah, solar panels. We need them. Alright, okay. The accumulator is starting to have any amount of charge in it at all, which is a benefit. Still not enough to survive us. And I don't think what we've added now will make the difference. But I think the blackouts will become progressively shorter in how long they last. How's this station? Could set up a radar, but we literally don't have the power for it. Artillery is 23% done. We need 2,000. We need the enrichment process. It's 1,500, but it doesn't require yellow science. And from everything I can see, yellow science is our bottleneck. Oh yeah, it most certainly is. Go here. Is there any purple science that doesn't require a ridiculous amount of... Wow, that only requires 50? That's funny. That is funny. How much are I need? 24. Oh, hold on. This green bar isn't aligning with my expectations. Is a stack of science item actually 200? Could that be the case? So what's bottlenecking this? Bottleneck is the rail production. Wasn't expecting that. Wait, I vaguely remember saying something with the furnaces and speed module math. Maybe this was it. Maybe I need to put speed modules in the furnaces so they can keep up. Let's see how the electricity's going. Accumulators are at 1 gigajoule. They're not finishing. They are not finishing. The accumulators are taking up the most energy in the factory, which is a good sign. But they are not getting us through the night. A blackout may be avoided. But a brownout is not. Like, maybe it'll get this far and then, like, it'll just not grind to a halt, but just grind to a very, very slow grind. That hurts. Okay, I'll make the speed modules, I'll put them in the steel furnaces, and we should be good. That should no longer be the bottleneck. Wow, this thing is remembering all the tragic things that have occurred. Not even this stream. When did I perish there, of all places? Must have been a long time ago. Yeah, okay, you can stop blinking it on the dang map. Stop it. I'm gonna have that reminder forever now, aren't I? Okay, it's gone. Good. Did not want to be reminded that I was tragically murdered at some point. Figures. Oh, it didn't even make it. Then all of this goes to the laser turrets. The laser turrets are acting as a very consistent draw on power. I'm wondering if maybe I should turn them off. It's like they do this every night. That'd be an extra 4 megawatts I don't have to worry about. It would leave my south undefended, but when was the last time I ever got attacked in a defensive war? This isn't even a train. That's it. I'm making an executive decision. The laser turrets are more effort than they're worth. I'm turning them offline. Which conveniently is as simple as cutting out this connection. Ow. And it goes, ew, to nothing. You've got to be kidding. The moment I remove the power. This game knows. This game just knows. It saw me talking and was like, I'm gonna inconvenience the heck out of this person. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. Not a single shot was fired. Aside from all the lasers. I hit every single rock. Any others I should worry about? You know what? Why leave the doubt? Let's get this one. Justice. Also a lot of rage. That's just the feelings. That's just how we're feeling. Now are we good? Can I take off the laser turrets? The accumulators are charging. They're not full, but they're charging. We're probably going to go to another brownout situation. Oh, whoops. How long has that copper train been there? Off you go. Have a good day. Alright, where are we headed? Petroleum pickup seems a nice place to be. All the cool kids are hanging out. You need a battery? You're in luck. I just so happened to find one on the ground. Excellent. Let's go put down some more solar panels. I am solving our energy crisis once and for all. Okay, well, once. The for all part will be when we have nuclear power. That's kind of the concept I'm trying to convey here. Stop it. Okay, we've got two more to place. Put one down here at the bottom and another at the top. Good. How's that looking? 35.5 megawatts. Better. Slightly, but better. Which train are you? Not the science train. Where are you going? Oh, fuel. You're the plastic train. Bring me to... Where do I even want to go? Let's go to the uranium field. As a reminder, the magic number is 40. We have 8. We still have 8. I believe the magic number is 40. It is. What's the recipe for fuel? 10 plate, 1 235, 19 238. Interesting. What about the reprocessing? 5 used your fuel cells gets 3 uranium. Okay. And the enrichment does not matter. But you can add a 235 to rocket fuel to make nuclear fuel, which is pretty cool. How's the North mine doing? No resources, no resources, no resources. No resources. No resources. How much is left here? 843 exactly. We are witnessing the tragic loss of this entire ore patch. What if I want to be sentimental about this? I choose to be sentimental about this. This was our first iron ore area. Here's the plan. We choose to be sentimental. Alright, I'll be right back. I've chosen to be sentimental. We shall mark this occurrence with a monument. A memorial. Whatever you want to call it. Now, the game does not make it easy to get rid of, like, rampant foliage. My best results typically come from placing rails on it. Maybe reinforced concrete would do better. I don't know. It's never really clear to me what does and does not clear. But the point is, once these two are done, there will be a memorial. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up the electric poles because, of course, I'm cleaning up the electric poles. Like, what in the world else would I be doing in these circumstances? I clean up electric poles. It's what I do. can build plenty more iron mines and a few copper ones on the fringes. But if we're making copper mines up there, I want to establish this oil as another fueling station. Just so they don't have to go all the way to the other side of the continent just to get a tank of gas. Or solid fuel in this case. Wait, there's patches of ore up here? Huh. How much? 3,000? Wow. And here I thought we were done. Hey, speaking of which, how's the science train doing? Halfway full. Wait a minute, it's nighttime. How's the electricity? Hey, we are no longer in blackout territory. Nice. And all it took was rendering us defenseless in the south. I want my memorial. Sorry, I'm just making awkward little variations to give this as much speed as possible. We will have our memorial. This one right now. Wait, do I have stone? I do. And that's it. The drills have gone silent. I will have my monument. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't know, making art. Material. Out of stone. There we are. And here it is. Our memorial. Hold on, let me... like a better color we can use, or... like add a white in there, just to... Alright, I guess it's pure blue or pure nothing. Good to know. Well, actually, hold up. What if I do blue, green? No, it just makes it green. What if I do 2 blue, 1 green? No. Wait, there's a cyan. That'll work. Okay. I wanted a good iron color. Nice. This shall be our memorial to our first iron patch. Technically still surviving because there's some ore under here, but we'll get to that. There. Nice and fancy. You can even see it from the map. We did it. We made art for some reason. But we did it. And now the factory is running smoothly. Would love to see the fruits of our labor, but we can't. We've managed to get the artillery science up by like 10% over the course of the entire 2.5 hours so far. But hey, it's progress. Just... Haha, gotcha. We technically have purple science now. And so we can get the things that we need purple science for. Like coal liquefaction, which I don't really see it as being something we can use. Assembly machines 3. A monster to build. Not sure if it's worth it right now. Better speed, productivity, and efficiency modules. All of which we need. Well, the efficiency modules, not so much, but we need Spidertron, you know, like, we need it. Spidertron's cool. Monster to build, though. Still cool, though. And 1 raw fish. But at this point, proceeding with artillery research just seems like it's wasting production. Let the yellow science back up a bit and work on something simple. Let's get nuclear fuel reprocessing. Ooh, hold up. Effect transmission could be interesting. We haven't done a lot with modules. But what if we started? Something to think about. Oh, we can also get all the inserter stack bonuses. We can finally get stack inserter bonus number 4 and 5 and 6. Not, well, we can get 7. We have yellow science. We could go for stack filter tech. Not really sure how useful that is, considering most of our stack technology is based around inserters. Yeah, we're 500 into artillery research. Let's get the nuclear fuel reprocessing. Let the yellow build up. Train, are you? You're the science. No, you're not the science train. You're the copper train. I got excited for a second. Full cargo. Why don't you just go? Like, we only need 50. And if I'm reading the stack sizes correctly, that should be, like, triple. Here we go. Yeah. A stack size for science is 200, not 100. Processing the nuclear fuel. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. So, it's difficult to contemplate what, like, a challenge for Factorio would be in sort of like a perpetual bit. Usually, okay. Maybe. Okay, what am I trying to get at here? Goals in Factorio, or even like ways of playing Factorio, are goal-oriented. You start with nothing and you try and accomplish something. Beating the game is defined as launching a rocket. Many people attempt to design and build factories that are of a particular speed. Like, oh, we can get 1,000 science per minute with this bad boy. Or it's, oh, we can launch 1 rocket per minute. You know, there's some production goal there. But I wanted to contemplate sort of a reverse of that. That there was some kind of avoidance strategy with Factorio. Like, you play until you fail to reach some sort of requirement. And I think I just thought of one. There are an infinite number of research options in the game. But you can only... But, like, once you get past all of the regular ones, the infinite upgrades get progressively more expensive. They require more research, they require more stuff. But that provides an infinite pressure for your factory to grow, because you want to get those upgrades, that research done as quickly as possible. And so I think if I were doing a different Factorio challenge, not one based on constraints, but based on requirements, that it would be Factorio, but you must get a research completed every stream. This would be trivially easy in the early game. You get research like once every 5 minutes at that. But once you get to research that costs like 1,000 science each, like the enrichment, the artillery, the mining productivity, it's going to require that you have a good factory that is able to, like, produce that much science. And even when you go into the infinite game, you're constantly on the clock. You need to make sure that your factory is big enough to get the science, do an entire research, and then do another research. Like, it needs to... The requirements increase, so your factory must increase. You are developing your factory, and you're trying to develop it faster than the research. And at some point, I think you have to try and game the system. Keep around some quick, easy research that you haven't gotten before, just to fill those gaps in those emergency times. Tactically, don't get more than 1 research per stream, so that you have time to prepare with as much buffer researches as you can. I think it'd be really interesting. It's almost like a hardcore Factorio situation. Not hardcore in the sense that, well, you know, when you can expire by biters killing you, you're gone for good. But rather in the sense that if you fail to keep the factory going, if you fail to accomplish a research, then you're declared behind schedule and you lose. It would also mean that at the tail end of it, you would try and force it. Like, you would do longer and longer streams to get one research done. Maybe at some point there's a maximal limit on how long a stream can be. I don't know. But I think it's an interesting idea. It's a way to say the game ends when the factory hasn't grown enough. Like, the factory will consume resources, and if it can't do that, it will consume you. Dun dun dun, dramatic lightning music. I think that's interesting. I think that's an interesting idea. I want to explore that idea. I'd need to get much better at Factorio, though. If you've seen all this, and my general laid-back, almost idle game approach to playing this game, I'd be terrible at a challenge like that. But I think it'd be interesting. I think I have reasonably good ideas, but maybe not the best execution. Power Armor Mark II. Oh, there it is. The reason I thought of that is because I realized that if I didn't switch the science away from artillery to get effect transmission, this entire stream would have gone by without a single research being made. And then I thought of the rest of it. I need to make an adjustment to the memorial. This substation in the way is in the way. There we go. We're almost done there. Yeah, that's an artistic, nice square, even on radar, with the power lines showing through. And so we reached the age-old question. Now what? And I think I have a reasonable answer. Since we have a bit of electricity buffer, which we did not previously, I want to start putting up more radar stations. I want to be able to see the entire factory, or at least the important parts, while they're in operation. So I'm going to put one down there, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one at the Purple Science. Just as a way to keep tabs on everything. Ah, frick, how long was I muted? Hate when that happens. Hate when the mute is weird and swapped and stuff. Sometimes you just accidentally mute. I need like a more visual, in-my-face indicator of when I am and am not muted. Just so I know. Darn. No, it's not a problem. I just don't remember what I have and have not said. I really hope I wasn't muted for the explanation on the science challenge run thing. Because I was proud of that concept. So close to being done, and it's so close to being done that I want to be around when it is done. I'm fine with just waiting here. I don't gotta answer to nobody. We've hit the bottom. Right, that's my fault, that's my fault. There, that's the punishment of my hubris. I gotta put down another thing just to pick up more things. Oh, here's another problem. My inventory is... Well, now that the factory is working on Kovarex enrichment, and the bottleneck for that is purple, which is only intermittently available, we literally have too much iron. Like, we can't store it all. The factory is too big. The factory is too small. That's the actual problem. We're out. Now, these, annoyingly, still have a ways to go. So there's 2.4 thousand iron still here. I'll admit the memorial was perhaps a bit too early. provide every opportunity to get this done. This is interesting. This is telling me that mining productivity has reached a point where it can almost satisfy one furnace per drill. This might change the meta on drilling. Such as, for things that we know we're gonna melt immediately, no questions asked, like copper. Why separate the two? Why not just drill then furnace? Answer is probably because it's inefficient, but it's already inefficient because we have no belt. We can design a better factory like this. I'd also want to do this for iron ore, but iron ore is a bit of a risky case because iron ore itself is used in at least two things. Concrete and... Okay, concrete. One thing. Maybe there's somewhere else, something else here secretly that I'm not seeing. Oh well. Point is, raw iron ore is not without use, but it is not common. So maybe it'll be okay anyway. The first to fall. We're 1% through Cover X. I think that was already true a while ago. How many science we almost 200. That's actually great. The factory's holding strong. I'm impressed. 1.8 thousand. We are burning through. Good. Okay, let's contemplate some refactoring. Okay, this is all we have to work with. Can we maximize drilling speeds? Something like that, yeah. Wait a minute. You know what? 6 is pretty good. You... no, this will not work. Jeez, you two will go this way. Actually, wait, why bother? Just... why bother with any of this? Yeah. You're empty? Huh. How about now? Nope, 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 too far. Yes. Working. Kinda. And those are done. Idea. We can still work with 5. I mean, in truth, I can just... Then frankly, just do it again. Every ounce of efficiency we can get, we're getting. Only thing left is probably that speed module just to make it go faster. Put that ore in there. Wait, the science train is here. What's stopping us? Oh, it's blue science. You know what? That makes sense. Blue... Wait. Wait. This isn't normal. The factory's out of copper. Why is the factory out of copper? Oh, because the dang copper train went to the mediocre copper mine. I really should fix that. Wrong thing! Weirdly enough, despite them having very similar ore remaining values, they're different, which means that this is just 2 ore patches that are coincidentally the same size remaining. How much is left in the patch? Exactly 315. Interesting. It's done. The ore patch is gone. All we have is the one iron ore in the memorial. Unable to be reached, unable to be mined. We'll stay there as a testament to what the heck happened here. What am I up to, you ask? Something. The South Iron Patch is exhausted. We must now use the actual iron input to fuel our factory. Which means that all this can go now. There'll be no inputs other than what comes from the train. So, let's repeat the question. What am I doing here? Well, we've got all this extra iron, which we can basically use as a substitute for whatever iron production is currently working. So I plan to just lodge this train in the iron ore factory here and just let it run. And while this is running, that may pose a problem for the copper train if it leaves and then comes back, and then the iron train comes back, and everyone's trying to get to their respective stations. This is not a robust rail network. It's just mine. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. The real iron train's back and it wants its spot. And now if the copper train leaves and come back, it won't be able to return because the iron train's in the way. An unfortunate side effect. Wait, how much purple science is currently here? 103. Wow. So we come to the unfortunate conclusion that blue science is our bottleneck now. And it's a bottleneck because of advanced circuit? It's just not building them fast enough? I mean, we have potential ways of fixing that, but not here. That said, a 10% through on Kovarek on the enrichment process is good. Sorry, I tripped up again. Power production's held steady. We don't have much more room, but it is working. How is everything going? You're... Oof. Well, fuel is definitely weak. Weak area. Oil is definitely a weak area. We only got one patch, and its combined yield has fallen over time. Good. Okay, I'm gonna begin the leaving process, but before I do, I'm gonna fix my ambitious mistake, or just I'm gonna move this giant iron train out of the way. There, I can sit there. Put this here so nobody tries to go to it. There, we just have an entire train dedicated to holding some extra iron. And uranium, we are at 9. Great. Almost 25% there. Alright, we did a lot. We did some stuff. We got Purple Science operational for the first time. We've got a few select researches, mostly spent uranium casing reprocessing and the beacon tech. We've also tidied up things here a little here and there, and we've expended the entirety of our first iron ore patch. I think next time our focus should be on getting a lot more ore input and moving more of the science factories out to more areas. So, reactor, get more trains. Get more ore stations, use North Oil, finish reactor. Build yellow and blue science factories, expand Malvia. Steel, get good. Sound good? I think that sounds about right. Yeah, okay, so the big development has been this entire extension of the rail line. Purple Science, the stone mine. A few researches here is there. A lot more trains to populate these two requirements. And the fact that we're 13% of the way through the enrichment process. Research so that we can finally start using nuclear power. I think next stream will mostly be either getting ore patches to places or building the blue and or yellow science factories. And then the stream after that will probably be the big push to reactor tech by building one. Probably near an ocean somewhere. But until then, I'm gonna go. I'm Exception. This is InTV. Have a good day and good night.